Oh, before we begin, I almost forgot. I definitely need to let you guys know about a channel that you guys should definitely go check out. He gave me a bunch of cards because he decided, oh, I'm not going to play TCGO anymore. And as a direct result, here's some stuff that you can use. And I was like, well, okay, I might as well throw in a little plug here. Anyway, his name will be in the description. From what I've noticed initially, he uploads first-person shooters and first-person shooters. But you know, deal's a deal. So that's what we got going on. And, yeah, we'll jump into the deck analysis right about now. What's up, guys? I got some TCGO for you. It was going to be live with Genesect and VirGen, but I totally remembered that with Fraps, I have to turn on the microphone again. If I have it off, it is not an auto-on every time. And because of that, I wasted around 45 minutes talking into nothingness. So I realized, you know what? I'll just make this kind of short. So, I don't know what to do with this thing. Like, I know Genesect is a thing right now. I know Genesect and VirGen are a thing right now, which is why they're kind of expensive cards to get on the trading card game online. But I don't know what to do with them now that I have them. Like, here's the deck list I have going on right now. It's super clunky, by the way. I do not have an extra VirGen to add into this deck. I would definitely run a third if I had one. And then this is going to get swapped out for a full art one probably later tonight. Courtesy of Mr. Fizzy Stardust. I believe he has a full art one waiting for me. I guess it's a regular one just to get the bench loaded up. It's kind of like a Mulga. I don't know, maybe a Mulga would be a little bit better, but I feel like this is a little bulkier. And yeah. Regular VirGen, just because draw power is nice. It's, I don't know, the attack is 2 for 40 and then 80 on the next turn. That's not bad either. I've been playing around with the idea of putting this in here, but the one idea I ran into while I was testing this deck out was like, let's put Bouffalant in here. It's not a plasma Pokemon, it's not an EX, so it doesn't get cock blocked and it doesn't get any of the nasty effects that a lot of the Plasma Blast cards are actually having against like EXs and plasma cards. It is just a regular basic. The only thing it absolutely gets blocked by is probably Latias, just because it has the Boofer ability. But to be fair, I have a couple of things in this deck to deal with Latias, which would be, this is not a thing I would want to deal with Latias, but I have this one. And then I have G-Booster. G-Booster in general is probably going to be my answer to EXs. And then, I mean, I have Bouffalant in here too. So, I don't know. It's just, I still don't really know what I'm doing. Chorus Machine. And I have 2 Team Plasma badges because on the off chance I can Skyla for a Team Plasma badge and lead off with the VirGen. It hasn't happened that often because I have 2. I'm expecting to hit one of these on turn 1. And then at least a Grass Energy and a Chorus Machine, or a Grass Energy and a Team Plasma Badge and a Skyla. So a Team Plasma Badge, a Chorus Machine, and a Skyla and a VirGen are kind of low to hope for on the first turn. But with supporters, you know, 4 Ns, 4 Junipers, I won't necessarily have to use a Skyla. A Chorus, if I can get the bench loaded up super quick, is also another possibility. But it lets VirGen start Emerald Slashing on turn 1, but it's super clunky, and I don't really know of another way to speed it up. So, I definitely run 1 Scrapper in here, A for Garbodor, and B to get Silver Mirror off of stuff. I've been running into that all morning, and it's super annoying. But I got Chorus Machine for Energy Acceleration. I probably don't need this much. Catcher's a staple. Super Rod because I only have 2 VirGens and I still don't really know the Pokemon line I want to fool around with. And I'm discovering that energy can get spread really thin really quickly. So I don't know what balance I want to have here. I have, what is this? 8 Grasses, 4 Plasmas, and 2 DCEs for G-Booster and for Bouffalant. So I feel like that's a little high. But I also feel like it's fine because I played with 6 and I ran out so quickly. But I'm playing with 8 and it seems fine. I might be drawing into it a little bit too much. I honestly don't know yet. I haven't played tested enough with it to figure it out. But 1 Team Plasma Ball just to get 1 Genesect out in a hurry. 3 Ultra Balls will be fine to get out anything because I think Genesect is the only Plasma Pokemon I have going on in this deck. So just a Plasma Ball, just to get one of those out is fine. Like I said, 1 Tool Scrapper. Bench will ideally have a few things, which is why it's not too Chorus heavy. It's going to have a Genesect, it's going to have VirGen, it's going to have some other stuff. 4 Ents, 4 Junipers, stable supporters are staple. 2 Shadow Triads to get back Plasma Energy or my G booster in case it happens to be discarded. It is a Team Plasma card, so you can get it back with Shadow Triad in case somebody tool scrappers it, or if you lose it off of that active Genesect. But the important thing is this attack's damage isn't affected by any effects of the defending Pokemon. Get out of the way Eviolite, get out of the way Silver Mirror, get out of the way Klinklang, Sigilyph, Suicune, anything you want to throw in its way. It's going to use the freaking, what is it, the Mass Hadron Collider, whatever the hell it's called. I guess that's what they've been doing. I mean, screw trying to find, like, whatever they were trying to find with that thing. I don't know what they were trying to find with the Hadron Collider, but that's it right there. They put it on a card, and it does 200 damage, and it kills stuff, and it's pretty cool. But you have to discard 2 energy to use the attack, which there's no energy acceleration in this deck, which is why DCE is in there. You can use it for Bouffalon or for G-Booster, depending on the situation. And yeah, what else do I have going on here? Sky Arrows, just as counter stadiums. I honestly don't know what else I would run. I've been toying around with the idea of Laser Bank because it definitely helps with KOs with Megalo Cannon. The fact that it's 100 and then you get an extra 30 would knock out Kyurem and stuff like that. I don't know. That's really about it. The extra damage helps while you don't have the acceleration, but I don't know. I put Sky Arrow in here honestly because my main idea behind it was if Virizian's on the field and stuff that has grass energy on it is not going to be affected by special condition, like stuff in the active, I can free treat anyway because everything in this deck has a retreat cost of 1 except for Bouffalon, which will need 1 to retreat after Sky Arrow. So free treat, 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 and then 2 1s. So there's going to be another Virizion, like I said. Don't really think I need that many, and then 2 Plasma Badges, Energy Booster for my items, and then Energy. So that's what I have going on right there, and I don't really know what else to say about it. So it's a really stupid deck list. Don't go copying this. This is an absolutely horrible deck list. I need help with it, which is why I'm posting it beforehand, because I have little to no idea what the hell I am doing with this. And then there's also going to be some cards I'm looking for in the description. If you guys have any of those and you want to help me out, go for it. We can definitely trade around for them, though. And I think at this point I'm going to cut away to a match I actually had with it. It was a short match, but it was a match nonetheless. So we have this, and then we have the other thing. And then I have a pack opening I did of a Plasma Blast box that I will be uploading probably on Thursday while I get some new decks together. And then new decks will probably happen, I want to say next week, but next weekend is PAX. Not this weekend, but next weekend. Next weekend is PAX, so I will be gone all weekend, so things are going to be pretty tight as is. I'm definitely going to try to start making new decks. It's just been, I've been waiting for this set to come out. Now that it has, I've just gotten super busy. So, anyway, that's that. We'll do that, and I guess I'll see you guys in a bit. Wasted 45 minutes of my day already. I'm not too pleased to find out that I recorded this again, and it turns out that my microphone just flat out died in the middle of it, shat the bed completely, and I have to re-narrate it, which is a huge disappointment. But I'm up against a subscriber, believe it or not. He's actually using a way more interesting deck than me, and I'm probably going to have to copy that deck list because it was super sick, and it gave me some trouble. But I'm running Virizion, Genesect, Bouffalon, and he is running, I believe, Garchomp, Haxorus, Altaria, and it definitely gives me a quick run for my money. But I think, I don't remember if I end up going first. Do I? I do. That's pretty hot. I get to put a DCE on the Bouffalon. I'm noticing that his basics right here are actually like 60 HP or less. So if I got the Team Plasma Badge and the Chorus Machine, I could start wiping stuff out right now. But I got the Team Plasma Badge, and I did not get the Chorus Machine. And I don't remember what I'm going to end up. I think I'm just getting rid of the Team Plasma Badge because there's no Virizion on the field. The only reason I have Plasma Badge, once again, in this deck is for Virizion. But I'm going to end my turn right there because I don't really have anything else to do. So I didn't really do a very good job of zooming in on the cards. I do apologize about that. I can either A, leave you links to the scans, or links to the actual pictures of the cards below. Scans. This set has been out for like a week already. There's no need for, well, English pictures, I guess, as opposed to Japanese scans. That works out better. So he's got one Gibble on the field. You guys remember how Gabite works? It lets you search your deck for another dragon, blah blah blah. Don't want to mess around with it. Don't want to let him get all these dragons on the field because this shit will spread very quickly. Looking at my discard pile to see if I can get a Team Plasma card back, and I can, but it's a Team Plasma badge, so that's really stupid. I don't want to use that yet. That's only in there for G-Booster once again. But I know I need in order to effectively eliminate the dragons from growing as quick as they could, I need to get rid of the gibbles as soon as they appear. He has to put down 2 at one time in order to even get one going, and then that's his best shot. So ends me right here. That was beautiful. I don't know what I would have done otherwise. I was just stuck in an absolutely horrible hand. But gets another Gibble down on the field. I'm telling him right now that like Genesect VirGen feels kind of clunky to me. I know my list is probably really stupid, but I know it definitely needs work. I'm not going to say that this is a good list at all. And if you copy it / you say it's bad, even though I've already said it's bad, that's stupid. That's all I'm really going to say about that. That's really blunt, but I've already said it multiple times. I don't like this list. It needs work. But I'm going to end me out to some other stuff that I don't really like at all, and is actually just going to go ahead and level ball, I believe, for a... Oh, he's getting an Altaria, and he just evolves another Altaria. Okay, so things are getting pretty scary, because the Haxorus, believe it or not, actually has a regular attack to it, which is 40 times the number of metal energy it has attached to it, plus the 40 from the Altaria, which could get terrifying pretty quickly if he were to get at least 3 metal energy on him. That's not a huge requirement. Gonna go ahead and Course Machine onto that. And I believe I'm just going to start attaching onto the VirGen, because while I have all the Pokemon I need on the field, they do not have the energy they need. So I need to start accelerating fairly soon. And while he is the Pokemon he needs on the field, he really only needs the energy on the Fracture, and that's it. And he's getting it, like, in the background, while I was just freaking worrying about the Gibbles the entire time. So... And to catch up my Genesect, I got really scared for a second here because I thought he was going to have the play. The Haxorus has an attack for a Metal Energy and a Fighting Energy. 2 energy. No discarding either energy. Knocks out a Plasma Pokemon in one shot. No questions asked. Just, is it Plasma? Oh, it's dead now. That's it. It's too good. Well, it's not too good, but it's really good. It's really good against TDK. It's really good against this, because right now he's got 4 free prizes just waiting for him on the field. And his other attack is ready to go. Like, Haxorus is actually not that bad. I know Haxorus is a little underrated in the video game, but I'm staring the threat right in the face, and I'm about, like, pooping myself here, because I don't know what to do about it. It definitely has enough metal energy. Like, it's surrounded by Altarias. That's plus 60 it's got going on with it. I'm pretty sure it's got 3 metal energy. What is it? 1, 2, 3 metal energy. So that's 120 damage. 140, 160, 180 minus Boofer is 160. VirGen's gonna get like super dead right now. So I decided I wanted to try super riding, but I realized it didn't have any grasses, so there's not really much of a reason to yet. I'm looking at my hand, and I don't really need to use any of these supporters, I guess. Not until, like, shit starts hitting the fan, I guess. I don't know. Gonna go ahead and Emerald Slash, which for 2 energy, a grass and a colorless, does 50 damage, and it lets you search your deck for 2 grass energy and attach them to one of your bench Pokemon. You don't get to, like, spread it around like Turbo Energize. Where Turbo Energize gives you the option where you want to put the energy, Emerald Slash makes you put it on 1 Pokemon. So I figure, you know what, we'll get the Genesect ready. But it turns out he had the catcher, and he had the Juniper in his hand, so he was not even stuck at all, and he just one-shots me with Strike of the Champion for style points, because it's one of the only things he has to use it with. So now I can use Super Rod, which is pretty cool. As much as I would appreciate Draw a little bit myself, I definitely want to hurt his momentum a little bit, so I am actually going to go ahead and catch up to Axew. This was a mildly big point because it lets me get an extra prize and also lets me accelerate at the same time. I mean, I could accelerate, but I wouldn't get a prize out of it by attacking Haxorus. But I do get 1 off of that, and I do get to attach energy to Genesect once again. And now the odds of him having a catcher in his hand are significantly lower than they were before, and I get an Ultra Ball off of that, which is kind of pointless. But now he ends because he really needs a catcher. If he gets a catcher, like, he is in such good shape. I do not have a response to the Haxorus. I need to bring in Genesect and knock it out, like, immediately after. So I think he whiffs the catcher here and just opts to go for the knockout here. So super quick game, super quick plays, but it's already over because I can take the final 2 prizes right here, although he is not an EX. Do remember that I did attack one of the Altarias with Goldbreaker earlier, so it only has 10 HP left. Genesect does 100 to the active 20 to a bench, meaning that there is that. So 100 to that. and then 20 to that will basically clean up. And oh my lord, don't underestimate Haxorus. I think I like that a little bit better than VirGen right now. But the name of the deck is Olive Oil because it's extra VirGen, and that was super bad. But yeah. Am I done? Am I done recording? That was the video? Okay, that was the one video. I promise I'll get more as soon as I can. I've been meaning to, but like I want to look up more decks and stuff to build in the first place. That and PAX is around the corner, so I'm busy like trying to prepare for that and just kind of go out and do that. I was also waiting for Blast to be a thing too. And now that Blast is here, I don't have 100% of the cards that I need. I'll leave a list of stuff I'm looking for in the description if you guys want to help out. But it's not really loud at this point. I've been trading around for like the past day and a half or so, and I've been doing okay. So just need a couple of things here and there. Anyways, I think that'll do it. So if you guys enjoyed this quick little video, you can leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe, and do your thing. And I think I'm about good. So I'll see you guys on Thursday, where I will not be uploading TCGO. I will be instead uploading a box opening video. So stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you guys later.